Hey, namaskar everyone, this is Shorov and you're welcome back to my channel. So this video is not the video that I used to upload. Instead, this video is mostly focused on my org loads and how I build systems and applications. So this is kind of a new to me, and I hope you guys will enjoy it. So this is not a regular tutorial, and it is kind of a segment where it's kind of office work segments actually. I am actually making something for my client, and it is a desktop application cross-platform, and I'm using the heart of it with the Rust. The backend is in Rust, and the front end, the GUI, actually it's built on top of Rust again, but the templating engine and the front end part is going to be handled by React, and the routing is going to be handled not going to be, it's already handled by React, TanStack React for routing, and I'm using Vite, and it is the logic, actually the logic is written inside Rust. Okay, so we're using actually the Tauri, and sorry for my background noises, and the background noises are going to be common because it's not a flexible time for me. That is why I stopped making videos, but yeah, I don't know why I am making this video. So yeah, without talking too much, let's get inside the work. And yeah, so let me open up it. So I'm using Tauri. If you don't know what is Tauri, just let me fix my microphone. Okay, yeah, the application is here, and this is the dashboard. It's currently empty, and a few things are already implemented here. You can see that, and it is completely responsive as well. You can see that too. Yeah, so have the jails. It is okay, the products list, and it's searchable actually. If you search for salt SL, it's going to be here, and sharding is handled by TanStack table, and yeah, the design is actually the Shatsian thing. Okay, all organizations. Yeah, now we need to implement this organization where this page will fetch the organization data. Okay, now let's go to our backend, and till then let me clean up, stop the front end server. It's PPR. Yeah, let's stop it. Okay, yeah, and here we have the backend, which is written in pure Rust using the exam router and middlewares. Okay, fine. So I'm using actually I have broken my traditional database as well. I'm using Postgres, using writing the SQLs. I have learned it a few days back, and I really enjoy working in Postgres as well. Okay, so yeah, both have its own advantages and disadvantages. This is quite true for everything as well. So let me run the development server backend, and I'm using Supabase database for free tier, and later on I will migrate it to Azure or AWS managed RDS. Okay, so I think it's already in use somehow. Maybe inside a terminal it is. Yeah, I guessed it right. So let me clean it up and rerun this with cargo was X run. This little tiny bit of code actually this watch is watching my entire folder directory, the file changes, and reloading everything from the scratch. It is kind of hot reload, okay, but it's quite complicated to understand at first glance. But okay, so I have the handler. This is organizational handler, and again, sorry for my background noises. Fine. Let's create a new handler that will be responsible for creating the database, especially the organization table that I have created, and adding the organization handler is already mentioned here. So what I need to do, so get the list of organizations. Okay, yeah, that is quite up. Yeah, now this handler need to be a public function, so we need to specify the pub. Then it's going to be a synchronous function. So get all organizations, and what we need to return is going to be a result of status code and global response with our unit. And yeah, we need the error as well. This is going to be a status code and the global response with unit. Okay, but this is not what actually need to wrap it with JSON. Okay, now it's gonna work. And let me copy this. Yeah, okay. Now for avoiding the errors, let's give a dummy data status code to be okay, and a JSON of global response. Okay, this could be I think for now let's go with string. Isn't it? Yeah. String. It's my bad. String. And the status code going to be okay. And the string is to be, let's say, hello world, the dogs are barking outside, and maybe so they're guard of our society, so I cannot interrupt their barking. Okay, they're very friendly. Fine, so we have got this get all organizations, and fine. Now we need a middleware to come in, so extension user extension, so it's in memory now since I have repeated it so much time. So by the way, if you are wondering where or I have learned everything. So this is, I only uses this for designing purpose. Okay, some understanding, and this is the thing. So I'm not a vibe coder. Yeah. So yeah, I will definitely show you what I how I use AI in this area. If you go to exam Rust, not exam, and here in the structures, you'll be able to find few things that are path, query, and you can see the JSON. If you come here with more extension, yes, exe and extensions. Okay, here we have the extensions. So yeah, you can see that the extensions can be used by passing it there. That's pretty interesting. It's not a state, but you can get the state, shared state inside the extension as well. Well, things are getting a little complicated here. Okay. So here you can see that using request extensions and much more can be used here. Okay, I actually passed that using a method from the middleware, where we can see that I'm sending it through the headers, querying everything, and sending the response. But the main thing is that here we have the user. This user needs to be injected in our extensions. So see, the request extension is inserting the user from there. We are getting the extension user. Okay, it's quite complicated, but I hope in the near future I will come up with complete Rust and backend development, and also I will make some videos on Tauri as well, so that you can build your own GUIs using your JavaScript frontend framework and the backend with a brain of Rust. Okay, so let me fix my chair. So sorry for the interruption. Okay, we need the state to come here. It's app state, and we don't need anything else, to be honest. Yeah, everything is fine here. Now I need a database DB instance that is coming from the app state DB, and as it's as we have declared it with mutex, so I need to lock it so that the other resources cannot use it at the same time. So it is at the time of locking it, no other handlers or other services can access it. Okay, so await.clone. Yeah, fine. So now we need the SQLX, and we need to query it, and yeah, at the time of query we need the authentication. No, not authentication. It's where querying, then fetch all structure is going to be the reference of DB instance. Yeah. What kind of dog barking? They're fighting together. Okay, sorry for my background noises. I cannot control them. So fine, so let's select everything from organizations as O, and let me use it more specifically. Dot organization name, and then can add left join. So let me see it. Yeah, I have already did this. Yeah, left join. Okay, left join users. Yeah, name of users as u on u dot id is equal to o dot user id. So it means in the migration files, we have the user's id, where I have the id, and I should not show you the database schemas. Sorry. And I know you know. I hope you know the basic SQL. I'm new to SQL, so I may need some help from you too in this case. Okay. Now can say the u dot first name and let response dot wait dot map here. It's kind of a callback function, just like the JavaScript, but this syntax is quite oh my bad, these dogs are okay, so it's a string, so journal server here. Okay, for now let's use it like this. Got it. We need to convert it to a string. Now it should work. Yeah, we need to see the response here. So I think I should stop making this video from now because of these dogs. They're not going to allow me making videos. As you can see, I'm not a good editor and I don't have time to edit the videos, and these dogs are still barking. Oh shit. Sorry. So yeah, you can let's it's time to test it now. What I can do, v1 router, and in this case dot route, we need to specify the path of get all organizations, and it's a get request, and this get is imported from exam routing. Organization handler, get all organizations, and I think let's use a mouse. I don't want to make mistakes anymore. Yeah, and we need a layer for what? Middleware. from fn with the stat. This is going to be our app stat, and we're going to send the clone of the fstat and the authentication middleware here. So this is it. Now let's open up our Bruno in the organization. Get all organizations. Is that? Yeah. And it will not work. See error, it's authentication error, okay? Let's fix it. From where it's coming. I think it is directly coming from where? I think it's coming from here. Let's fix it first. Yeah, here we go. So enable. So yeah, enable to decode the token login again. So I'm really frustrated with these docs now. Yeah, here you can see. We need to log in now. After logging in, we just need to use this token, and then we can read it with beer token, and it will return us little response, internal server. Okay, so what we have done from the class tree, missing from. Yeah, these dogs are really getting me now. Select those things. Okay, I think I got it. First name. Yeah. It's a typo. Think should arc. No. Now let's run it. Yeah, still the same here. Syntax here. Where? Need to be comma separated. Let's try it again now. Yeah, see this, it's returned the hello world, so we got this 2 lines of code. This is okay, but this is not the whole thing. We need to do a little bit of more things. For example, o.id, so this should be comment first. o.id, this is organizational ID, then o.owner name, o.phone, and o.address. These are the 4 things that's really required. And if I come here, run this, you can see all the details are being reflected here. one thing is missing in our migrations, so this need to be added. SQLX migrate add alter, okay, add column created by organization step on this table, and we'll be able to see a new migration file here. Alter table organizations, add column created by timestamps. Is it correct? I don't know. Let's see my previous thing. Default now. Yeah, could do it, and it's a product, I guess, right? Yeah, let's paste it here. Timestamp. Okay, so I did the typo. Yeah, so now and okay, so let me see it. I think this thing is more accurate, but default now is so much more thing. The type need to be here. Type. Am I really doing this? Where it is? Yeah. Type timestamp. This is the thing that we need to add there. To be honest, there's 2 lines, so I can simply copy this, paste it out here. So what I did earlier, so it was a altering thing. So it was the timestamp thing, nothing else. So yeah, we don't need this. Can simply add it. SQLX migrate run. Let's see, and it's done. Now let's run the command again. Cargo was x run. This should be the chrono time, right? Well, let's come here in the organization, and if we run this again, here I got those 2 things. But yeah, why we're not getting it? Because they're not mentioning it created by, or not created at. Was it created at? I made a mistake again. Alter column created at. These dogs are really really frustrated now because of these dogs. So what was the timestamp? Default now. Now let's run it again. Let's run the server. The organization handler created at. If we run this again, should get it. Yeah. Where is this? Created at. Fine. Now what we need, we need a struct. Structs. Organization where the ID is UUID, then organization name is going to be string. Owner name is so type of a string. It's not TypeScript. And phone, it's a string too. Address a string and created by. Maybe we need to set yeah, that's quite okay. Now we need to add some macros. Serialize from row, and we need to do some modification here. Create as macro. Let's see the inline hints. Yeah, see that. Now, oh my, this dog is, yeah, it's now in organization type. So yeah, what else we can do is now let's come up here. I'm really frustrated now because of this. I can't even. That is the exact that is exactly the reason I stopped making videos, because of these dogs. With no head, but yeah, they are. Don't get me wrong, actually. I also feed them. See how frustrating it is. Sorry. Getting off. Can't even think what I am doing right now. So I'm gonna stop this video. I don't know. I may not publish this video. I don't know what to do. Don't know what to say. These dogs are really frustrating right now. See, I'm making so much mistakes because of these dogs. Let's test this API and wrap up this video.